Tail the tape for this one at 155 pounds. Clay Guida, 36 years old, as Joe mentioned. Charles Oliveira, 28. Oliveira, the taller man by 3 inches. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, we send it inside to Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record, 22 wins, 8 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 34 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Jonesburg, Illinois, presenting the former Strikeforce lightweight champion, Clay the Carpenter Guida. And the action begins. Our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one at 155 pounds between Clay Guida and Charles Oliveira. And these are a couple of bonus machines. 10 for Oliveira, 9 for Guida, 19 combined, $950,000 in bonus money between these 2 fighters. And we are underway. Guida in white, Charles Oliveira wearing yellow.
And if you haven't seen it before, if you think that walking is going to cost him energy, this guy has an endless gas tank during the fight as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's just warming him up, getting him loose. And constant pressure from Clay Guida. And what we've seen, as you brought up, John, is that they refined his striking. And Team Alpha Male's really put together his game. And I also think that being around that amazing camp of killers has reignited his enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Curious thing to me is he's always had a herky-jerky kind of style, very, very hard to time. Can he be more refined in his striking and yet keep that unorthodox movement that throws guys off?
Well, it certainly looked like he had that in the Joe Lozon fight, and he's doing well here, but we're seeing what we see from Charles Oliveira, which is like very smooth, technical striking, always in a good position, excellent footwork, very relaxed in there, nice leg kick by Oliveira, and blocks the counter right hand afterwards. He's very smooth and very well polished. Like the way he's holding his hands, the way he engages and then slides out of range of the counter attack, throwing that front kick down the middle. I mean, he's just a very, very polished fighter. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best in this division, and potentially at 145 he can go back down there and make that weight.
Nice left hand by Charles Oliveira, fighting out of that patented upright stance. And it's interesting for Clay Guida. He's one of the most prolific takedown artists in UFC history, but perhaps he'll have some pause strategically, Joe, given how good Oliveira is and comfortable off of his back.
Yeah, he's no picnic off his back. He's almost more dangerous on the ground than he is standing up.
Guida's already cut. Looks like it's over the right eye. I think it might have been one of those jabs that opened him up. One thing about Clay Guida's style is he comes in, he runs into a lot of shots. Even the jab can do a lot of damage.
2 minutes gone by in this opening round. Pretty nasty cut, too, that Guida's dealing with.
Oh, nice knee. Oh, he clipped him with that right hand. There's that guillotine, and Oliveira's guillotine is nasty.
What he's great at.
It is so nasty. This is terrible.
There's the tap. Charles Oliveira by submission. That's got a familiar tone to it.
It's exactly what we were saying. This guy is terrible to have on his back. He's so good off of his back. And he's so good at cinching up submissions. His game is so technical when it comes to his jiu-jitsu.
When it came to the stand-up, it was the jab that cut him. He was having success there, but as soon as he dove in, Charles Oliveira, look at his frame. That dude is strong, deceptively strong. And as soon as he was in that guillotine, man, that pressure was incredible. But I like what I saw in the stand-up. This is what cut him. Bam, ran right into the jab.
Yeah, and look how he slides away, hands up. I mean, everything he does is so technical.
Patient, cerebral. That was his approach tonight, and I like this combination on feet. He's right in front of Sean Shelby right now, right next to me, shaking his hand. But here's the guillotine. Look at this guard pull. This is confidence. Those long legs, 100% commitment with the hips. Clay Guida held out as long as he could, but once you're in there, that is it. We knew he had skills. They were on display tonight.
All right, so Sean Shelby tells me that Charles Oliveira asked him to fight in Sao Paulo. I was thinking maybe he asked Sean if he could go back down to 145 pounds, because when I talked to him on Tuesday, he's still banging that drum. He was only 4 kilos up on Tuesday, still believes he can be a champion at featherweight, but big picture for this guy. This win makes him, I believe, the most accomplished submission artist in UFC history with 10 of his UFC wins. Ties Royce Gracie, I'm being told, with 10 career UFC wins by submission, Jimmy.
Cerebral and vicious. I love that combination. When he puts it together, he's one of the best.
All right, to make this one official, here now is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Charles Oliveira.
Thalita, papai tá chegando, amor, eu te amo de coração. Obrigado a todo mundo, Brasil, aqueles que torceram, aqueles que não. Nós estamos mais do que preparados, a mão tá uma aperta. Hey!
All right, I'm here with a very excited Charles Oliveira coming off of a very big win. Charles, congratulations on an excellent submission. You were catching him with your striking and set up that takedown and a beautiful guillotine choke. How happy are you tonight?
Parabéns, Charles, você pegou ele alguns socos, você conseguiu defender a queda e finalizou ele. Como é que você sente hoje à noite?
Eu falei pra todo mundo que o Charles estava vindo um Charles diferente, um Charles melhor e um Charles que representa Jesus. Nós estamos aqui vendo uma vitória.
I said to everybody, Charles comes different. He's a better Charles. Em nome de Jesus Christ, I did my job.
With this victory, you have tied Royce Gracie with 10 submissions in the UFC, so it's also a historic moment for you.
Você se igualou ao Royce Gracie, 10 submissões do UFC, e tem uma história para você.
Eu represento a Macaco Guillotine, que é um dos maiores times. Isso aqui é pra ele, é pro Macaco, é pra todo mundo que me ajudou. Galera de Chicago, pessoal, é a terceira ou é a quarta vez que eu tô aqui. Eu sei que todo mundo tava torcendo pra ele, mas eu vim aqui para dar um grande show. Espero que todos vocês tenham gostado.
I represent Macaco team. I did this for Macacos, my team, my family. The third time I'm here in Chicago. I know everybody share for him. He's an American guy, but I did my job. I hope everybody like it.
Now, Charles, you have gone from 145 to 155. Do you think that your future is in 145 or 55?
Charles, você estava no 4-5, aí passou por 5-5. Você pensa que seu futuro é o quê? 4-5 ou 5-5?
Hey, Sean, please. My brother fighting in São Paulo. 146. Thank you.
I wanna fight São Paulo, Sean. I wanna fight São Paulo, Sean. Please, 145. Thank you.
Congratulations on a fantastic fight. Charles Oliveira, ladies and gentlemen.
So Jimmy, Charles Oliveira looking for a spot on FS1 September 22nd in Sao Paulo, back down at featherweight.